My name's Shin Tabata. I work as a sales clerk at a branch office with about 200 employees. Okay, I have the special slips ready. Chief Jujo, confirmation of the special slip is done.
Oh, thank you.
The person who said that was Hotaru Jujo. She's my boss. She's a calm lady and good at her job, and she's a reliable senpai and boss for me.
With that work, you've completed all the routine work for a month. Office work involves repeating the same tasks every month, half a year, and a year. The next step is how to do it with high accuracy. I think it will be difficult at first after switching from sales, but after working for the past month, do you feel like you can do this?
Yes, you taught me carefully, so I think I can do it. Thank you. When I say that, she suddenly smiles.
Oh yeah, there will be one more person working from tomorrow. I heard that an executive at the headquarters headhunted him from our competitor.
And the next day, the man, who had come from a competitor, was standing in front of everyone at the morning assembly.
I'm Oji Akabane. I'll say this clearly. Since I came, this company is in safe hands.
Everyone smiles bitterly for a moment at that statement. Well, let's just say it's a sign of confidence and motivation. However, I guess he's the type I don't want to get involved too much. However, it seems that God easily rejected that wish of mine, and later on, he got involved with me.
I hear that you're a former top salesperson? I don't know what you did, but you ran away to some easy office work? That's lame.
Good luck to you. And Oji Akabane leaves immediately. It seems like he just came here to express his sarcasm. How bored is he?
Did something happen?
Chief Jujo comes to me after Akabane left. Well, it's just that a weirdo came to talk to me.
A weirdo? Anyway, don't you have to go home? It's already time.
You're right. Sorry, I'll get going then. 1 week later, I was doing my office work as usual, but...
You made a mistake in attaching the special slip to the invoice? Tabata-kun, if you are in sales, you should know that this is critical.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Well, they said they will pretend they didn't see it this time, but be careful.
Hello, top salesperson. Did the top salesperson make a common mistake? Could a person who makes such a stupid mistake really become a top salesperson?
I'm reflecting on it.
Huh, what a boring guy.
Did I actually do something to him? Well, about 3 months have passed since Akabane joined the company.
It seems like you've gotten used to it quite a bit. There seems to be no problem with normal business anymore.
It's because he taught me a lot of things.
You are also in sales, so I guess that's why you can do it well. Since you learned your new job well, don't you have more time to spare?
Well, I guess so. There are times when I finish my daily work before the scheduled time. Unlike sales, office work has a certain upper limit on what you can do. Thanks to that, I've been asking around if there's any work to do.
That's how much I've become capable. Many people slack off just because they have free time, but you are a serious worker.
After saying that and complimenting me lightly, she says that as if making a suggestion.
If so, you might want to consider how to improve admin work from a former salesman perspective. In sales, you can improve your results by being proactive. You create your own work. The same goes for admin work. Daily work is a given task, but beyond that, try to create your own work.
Oh, I wonder why I didn't think that way. And I began to think about work like that ever since then. I never thought of creating my own work. I didn't realize that because I thought sales and admin work are completely different. I guess I can think more about delivery management and customer management. And today too, it's the end of work hours and I stand up and greet Chief Jujo. I'll excuse myself first.
Is it that time already? Good work.
Ah, that's right. Thanks to you, I came up with some ideas.
About what we talked about earlier. That's good. You should try it.
When I left the office, Akabane was just coming back from sales. Good work.
What is it? You're going home on time? What an easy job. Well, sales is busy. Going home on time never happens. Oh, I guess you know that as a former top salesman.
That's right. I'm sorry, but I'll excuse myself first. I ignored Akabane and came to the hospital. Mom, how are you feeling?
Shin? It doesn't change much even if you come here every day.
I know. As you can see, my mother is currently in hospital. Apparently, she doesn't have a good heart.
Why don't you stop coming to see such a weak mother every day and instead make a girlfriend?
I laugh. Sometimes she says this, but it's troubling.
Jeez, if you can't make it, try harder. If you wear a tuxedo and confess your feelings to about 100 people while having a rose in your mouth, at least one person might turn to you.
I'll end up killing myself.
I can now cut even better.
What are you doing, Himeko? When I returned home from the hospital, I found a creepy woman sharpening a knife.
Nissan! Welcome home. I was sharpening a knife that had gotten dull.
Don't swing your hand around with a knife! Himeko Tabata. She's my younger sister who got her legs paralyzed in an accident. By the way, my dad passed away in that accident, and my mom got hospitalized. That's why I changed my job to admin so that I can go home on time. That's how it is. I have to help Himeko too. The next day, my company's closed on Saturdays, so I went to the shopping district with Himeko while visiting my mom.
Mom, she seems to be doing well. She said she wanted to get out of the hospital early.
Yeah, I can't believe she has major surgery coming up, hey? But mom's probably just acting well in front of Himeko and I. That's why, every day, I try to reduce her fear of surgery by seeing her.
Oh? Tabata-kun, what a coincidence.
Chief Jujo notices us and comes over with her hand raised. Chief Jujo, are you shopping?
Well, pretty much. So is this your sister? I'm Hotaru Jujo. I'm a colleague of his. Ah, thank you for the introduction. I am Himeko Tabata. Well, I often hear about you from my brother. Oh, that's embarrassing. What does he tell you about me? Oh, Hotaru Jujo. She is truly the embodiment of beauty and a kind-hearted goddess. My heart was stolen by her. Ah, dear Hotaru. Every day I look at your beautiful profile with a big smile on my face and pant. Tabata-kun, you.
I never said that! Hey, Himeko! After a week or so, to be honest, I've always thought the data coming out of the system are hard to understand. So, I've edited the backlog data for undelivered items and data on purchased procurement items to simplify them. For analysis purposes, I would like to produce something that allows us to see the sales comparison with last year for each customer. This is sample data that I created in my free time. What do you think?
I see. Amazing, really. Nice work, Tabata-kun. It's true that our company is weak in this area. This will reduce the risk of delivery delays, and the data comparison is a very salesman-like idea.
Yes, I thought that if we know the annual sales difference, we could analyze why sales changed.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's...
The moment Chief Jujo was about to say her next words, heh! The person who uttered that voice was Akabane, who had been there before I knew it.
Even if such data were produced, it wouldn't change much, would it? Comparison? So what? Do I need a reason why sales have decreased? You can compensate that by getting a new client. Well, I think that's something only I can do though. Ideas coming from a coward who ran away to admin are useless after all.
I've been thinking about this for a while, Akabane-kun. Isn't that too much to say?
Is that so? Even if you were a top salesperson, you just happen to inherit a number of large customers from your predecessor, right? It's the magic of numbers. The numbers just seemed high because he had big customers.
What are you talking about?
Whoops, I just came to leave the slip here.
Akabane says that and leaves. Well, I don't care what he thinks. That's what I thought. But she didn't seem to think so.
Tabata-kun. I will obtain permission from all my bosses and president. This is an order. Show him what you can do.
Huh? Wait, Chief Jujo. You know about my situation, right?
Of course, but that can't be left alone. Trying to think highly of himself for bullshit reasons. Sure, he's capable, but that arrogant attitude will eventually affect the entire company. I will take your circumstances into consideration, but we have to get rid of that arrogance of his right now.
A few days later, she really talked to her bosses and decided to put me back to sales with some conditions.
Tabata-san, good to see you back in sales.
It's conditional, so I'll go back to admin after a while.
I know, but I'm surprised you agreed to come back here even temporarily. Did you miss sales?
Well, I guess there's something I need to do.
Okay.
I went to work this morning and remembered what Hotaru Jujo said to me.
I finished talking with my bosses. Tabata-kun, you are temporarily returning to the sales department from today.
What?
Of course, I'm taking your circumstances into consideration. Leave work on time, no need to deal with existing customers, only get new clients. Of course, you will be getting the credit, but the responsibility will be passed on to the sales staff other than Akabane.
I had the right to refuse, but if the circumstances had been considered, I had no reason to refuse.
Keep this to us, okay? He has a very bad reputation in the department. Yeah, his super arrogant attitude. He does have some sales skills, but...
A rotten guy who is only good on the outside. That is everyone's evaluation of Oji Akabane. It can be said that Chief Jujo's concerns had already begun to emerge.
Ah, speaking of the devil, here he comes.
Hello, top salesman. I hear you're back to the sales department for a little while from today.
Well, that seems to be the case. Please take care of me. When I said that, his voice changes.
Take care of me? Don't get carried away, alright? I don't know what you want to do here, but I've been told this ever since I started working here. Tabata was amazing. It's a shame that Tabata is gone. Let me tell you, I have better sales skills. After all, I was recruited based on my ability.
Maybe so. I guess he's jealous? Well, it certainly doesn't feel good to be constantly compared to someone. After Akabane said that, he quickly left for sales rounds.
What was that? Anyway, this week I will be accompanying you, Mr. Tabata.
Please help me out. But I'll be making appointments today, so there's no need to accompany me today.
I see. That's a shame. So are you gonna look for companies to make an appointment with? Oh, now that I think about it, your method of making new appointments is...
I ignored her words and pressed the number of a customer I had called for the first time in a while. It's been a while. It's Tabata. Actually, I'm back in sales.
Huh? He was able to get 2 weeks worth of new appointments in one day?
In the evening, when Akabane came back, he let out a voice of surprise.
Yep, I only watched it halfway, but he was amazing.
That's strange. New customers, right? How can anyone do that so easily? So, what about him?
He's gone home long ago. That was one of the conditions.
Heh, fine. They must be all appointments from small companies. It's absurd how he tries to make money from just small companies. That's all he's got, huh?
According to her, it just looked like he was jealous. So the next day, I started visiting clients with whom I had made appointments. We believe that our products can help you. Could you just let us give you an estimate? If it's the same as other companies, it just depends on the price, but what do you say? Then, if you don't mind, please tell me the limit price. I'll negotiate with my boss. And today, the end of work hours is approaching again.
Well, it's almost time. So, Mr. Tabata, please go home. I'll do the rest.
Oh, but I feel bad. It's not much left, so...
What are you saying? You did a lot of things like negotiating prices with the manager. That was enough. I know your situation. Please go see her today too.
I accept her words, and when I went home, Chief Jujo came over to the office.
What do you think? Is he doing well? Well, he's not just doing well. I'm overwhelmed. I was reminded once again that there are real geniuses out there. You're right. Although he doesn't realize it himself, this is the result of Tabata-kun's deep, deep thinking and talent. There are really smart people out there.
Well, it's been about a month since I temporarily moved to sales. Today's meeting will also be the last one that I will be attending.
That must be a lie. He's gotten 10 new customers, including major companies, in just 1 month.
His cry of surprise arose in the conference room.
It's true, Akabane-kun. You've got 3 clients. Tabata-kun's got 10.
The manager repeats that.
What did you do? I see. You're trying to frame me in collusion with the clients, right?
Huh?
If this is the case, my promotion plan is...
Promotion? I don't know what you're talking about, but this is his ability that made him the top salesman. He keeps his sales method very simple yet most efficient. At the very least, I don't think I'll be able to do what he does.
The way I acquire new customers is by expanding the customer referral network. In other words, all I have to do is ask the customers to refer me to other potential customers, and I just repeat the process.
That's just idealistic. In reality, how can anyone do that so easily?
He can.
At this point, Chief Jujo spoke up.
There are many other factors that make him a trustworthy person, such as his seriousness, kindness, and sociability. Combined with the fact that he is always willing to put in all his effort, he makes everything possible. Normally, we wouldn't keep him as an admin clerk. No matter what the circumstances are, I can't believe he just tried to quit the job altogether.
She looks at me with a sigh, but with a kind face. Well, at that time, sorry.
Yeah, why is such a guy doing admin work? Because of you, I'm always compared.
Shut up. People who don't know Tabata-kun's circumstances shouldn't say anything.
Her cold scolding quietly slams Akabane.
Well, I joined the company with the expectation that I would achieve even better results than him. At my previous company, I was the top salesman. I was even promised a promotion.
What? When I asked the general manager at the head office earlier, I heard that he just randomly hired you to fill in an empty seat.
Random? Me, the former top salesman? Random?
Hey! No matter how true it is, that's too harsh to tell him directly. You are also being harsh.
Random.
For some reason, I started to feel pity for him. Well, it was about half a year later that I learned the truth.
Damn, useless guy.
When the executive who recruited Oji Akabane retired, I learned that he was secretly planning to take over the company. It's true that Akabane was just a random replacement of me, but he was definitely a talented employee from another company. He was planning to recruit talented people who will become part of his faction, and soon promote them to important positions. It seems to have been his long-term plan to repeat this, but it was thwarted by the very first guy he recruited.
Well, Tabata-kun's achievements were so great that Akabane-kun's achievements that should have been praised were overshadowed. Furthermore, everyone said that Tabata-kun was talented, so I guess he was jealous. He wasn't a bad salesman by any means, but you were too good.
Chief Jujo said so with a shrug. By the way, this is the izakaya that she invited me to enter.
But when you submitted your resignation, everyone stopped you and put you in an office where you could leave on time. That's how much everyone valued your abilities and personality. Now about the main topic I wanted to talk about today. Your mother's surgery was a success. And she's been discharged, right?
Yes, although she can't do much exercise, she's recovered enough to return to daily life.
So, everyone wants you to go back to sales.
She looked at me with a slightly lonely look and said so.
Or will you continue to be my subordinate? The choice is yours.
Then she grabs my hand and looks straight at me. It's almost like she's asking me out.
Personally, No, I shouldn't say it. I'll leave it to you.
I'm still worried about my mother and sister. And besides, admin work is surprisingly interesting. I can go home on time, and there are still many things I want to learn. And there's you. Now, a little bit about what happened after that.
Damn it! I can't stay like this. I'll surpass him in my own way.
Oshi Akabane seemed to have been completely defeated once, but surprisingly, he is holding back, putting aside his previous arrogance. He's working hard. A few years later, he would change his attitude and start producing great results, but that's another story. As for me, my daily life as a sales admin hasn't changed much. The sales of this case have been dropping considerably since last year. Have you heard why?
Actually, ever since your comparison data came out, I asked him about it, but he wouldn't tell me.
Roger that. It's a case I used to be in charge of before, so I'll ask him as well.
Sorry to interrupt you, but are you free this Saturday? If you don't mind.
Saturday? Sorry, I have a prior commitment. Yes, I have promised to let Hotaru Jujo meet my mother. This was the result of my mom being jealous that Himeko had met her.
I'm Hotaru Jujo. Tabata-kun is my colleague and...
What is our relationship now? I'll let you imagine that. I'm tired. After all, the end of the month is busy. My name's Akito Kodagawa. I'm 32 and work in the accounting department of a small company. Accountants have a lot of work to do, such as issuing invoices and confirming payments, so we finish work late at the end of the month. I'm hungry. To the supermarket now? No, they probably don't have much left now. I guess I'll get a bento. So I head to a familiar bento shop near my place.
The taste and price are good here, but the preparation is slow and the variety is small. But today there was a cute clerk, and I was relieved. Hey, but don't you think it's strange to let a child work until this hour?
The office ladies, who were probably on their way home from work, were leaving the bento shop.
Welcome to Smile Bento! Oh, Oji-san!
The girl who greeted me cheerfully as soon as I entered the store was a girl who looked like she was still in kindergarten. Good afternoon, Toka-chan. Yukio-san, I'll have the noriben, please.
Sure, thank you. Oji-san, it's evening now, so it's good evening, right? Jeez.
Sorry. Good evening. I got scolded by a kindergartner. Although she's only 5, she sounds independent. But, Yukio-san, I don't think it's a good idea to have a child out here at a time like this.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that.
She hesitated a little. Well, this is a conversation I've had several times before.
Mom isn't bad. I said I want to help.
Ah, okay. Is that so? You're great.
Right?
That being said, I also know her circumstances, because she, Yukio Kurihashi, is my best friend's fiancée. No, it would be more correct to say former. 6 years ago, Yukiho's grandmother left her delicatessen shop that she turned into a bento shop, and she started running it with my best friend, Natsuki Takezawa. But, just before the wedding, Natsuki suddenly passed away due to a sudden heart failure, leaving behind Yukiho-san and her daughter. At that time, Yukiho's daughter, Toka-chan, was still in her belly. By the way, Yukiho-san's parents are far away, and they were in a nursing home.
Here, it's noriben. 400 yen, please.
I was told that while I was dealing with her daughter, Toka-chan. Here's the money. Yukio-san, if you have any trouble, please let me know.
Thank you for your concern, but it's a problem that I have to deal with.
Is that so? See you then, Toka-chan.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, best friend. Yukiho-san's managing everything fine. Don't worry, I owe you one. So even if something happens, I'll do whatever I can. No, actually, I have my limits too. I'll help her as much as I can. My joking mumbles disappeared into the night sky. A few days later, The invoicing at the end of the month has been completed, and I'm compiling the monthly data to be used in high-level meetings.
Hello, Koragawa-kun. How has it been since you became the section chief of accounting?
Mr. President, nothing really changes. Please don't worry. Actually, I was just promoted this spring.
I see. That's good to hear. Good luck.
Now, at my company, we generally finish on time, so it's 6 PM now. This shopping street is deserted. There are few shoppers during this time. Rumor has it that they are being bought out by a developer. I wonder what the Oden shop over there does in the summer. It's already early summer, so I can't imagine customers entering an Oden shop. Smile Bento was located in the corner of such a shopping street, and this place is not much different from others. The delicatessen shop was simply renovated, but to be honest, it is in disrepair. My best friend says it's unique. What unique? I'm sure he just didn't have enough money for better renovation. Huh? What's that?
It's bento! It's a delicious bento!
Toka-chan? Surprisingly, there was Toka-chan in front of the store, trying her best to attract customers.
Bento, Oji-san!
As I approached her, she noticed me.
Oh jeez, she wouldn't stop helping me even if I said no.
When I entered the store and asked Yukiho-san for bento, I got that response.
Bento, it's a delicious bento.
Toka-chan is still raising her voice outside. But it's already evening, so it's dangerous to leave her outside alone.
Yes, so I think it's time to really stop her.
Huh.
Bento? Huh? Oji-san?
I stand next to the little clerk who is trying her best. I'm bored until my bento is ready. I'll help out too. Can you tell me how to invite customers?
Yes!
But your mom is making your dinner now, so we have to go back inside once that's ready, okay?
Got it! Oji-san, thank you!
Then, it seems like there were a little more customers than usual, and things got busier. After that, I ate dinner with Toka-chan in the restroom in the back, and she probably got tired and fell asleep.
I'm sorry, Akito-san. You even took care of Toka.
No, that's what I said I would do. She worked really hard.
Toka... I guess she wants to protect the shop in her own way. She believes that if we can maintain the shop, her papa will come back someday.
She said with a kind face. That's a slightly lonely lie.
I guess she knows this business is not going well. She's a smart kid.
Is it really that bad? Is there anything I can do?
It's okay. I'll do something about it. Papa!
The next day, on Saturday, for some reason, I became somewhat worried about the two of them, so I decided to go there around 2 PM.
Akito-san.
Yukiho-san was the first to notice.
Papa! Welcome!
Papa? Toka-chan calls me Papa for some reason. And when she gets close, she stumbles and... She headbutted into my private area!
Akito-san? Toka, what did you do? Huh?
I was writhing in agony on the street for a while, and I decided to rest in the break room.
I'm really sorry. Are you okay? Is it crushed? Or something popped out?
What kind of situation is that?
Papa, does it hurt? I'm sorry.
Should be fine. The pain has gone away now. So, what's all this about Papa?
I don't know. She's been asking me about Akito-san since this morning, and she keeps asking, isn't Papa coming? Papa!
It's not some sort of game or anything, right? Or did she misidentify me as her father? It's true that Toka-chan has never met Natsuki face to face, but what kind of misunderstanding is this? Toka-chan, I'm not your papa.
Papa protects Mama and me. Huh? Papa is so strong So, Papa, help Mom.
I was at a loss for words and couldn't deny her words. In the end, I wasn't in the mood to leave, so I ended up staying until closing time. She fell asleep. Well, I guess it's too late for a 5-year-old. Toka-chan is sleeping peacefully on my back. In the end, the misunderstanding that I was her father couldn't be resolved.
We apologize for causing you trouble. After all, without a father, I guess she feels lonely.
Then, I arrived in front of their apartment, and I handed over Toka-chan to her.
Thank you so much. You really helped us out.
No, it's fine. I'll ask you again. The shop, is everything really okay?
To be honest, it's very tough.
She said so sadly, and started explaining.
Actually, I have been approached several times by No Magakoro Real Estate, and I've turned down their offer. So I got some advice from a consultant brought in by an Odin shop in the shopping district.
The proposal was something like this.
I don't know if there's a reason for this, but I think it's better to stop closing the shop so frequently, even if it's only for a short time. You should increase the variety of bentos maybe? To make it easier to get repeat customers. Don't let them get bored of your food. It's just a suggestion, but I think it would be interesting to have a daily bento for 1 coin, for example. The most important part is the store itself. Since the number of young people has increased in this area, the old stores may not be popular. She really says something difficult.
She said so sadly. She has a 5-year-old child and is managing everything by herself. There are many difficulties. But, if you renovate your store, there's a possibility of increasing the number of customers, right? Aren't you gonna renovate it?
Please don't say it so easily. That's the shop I built with him. And my grandma, too.
I realized my mistake. That's right. For her, that bento shop is something precious.
In the first place, the cost is... I guess I have no choice but to close the shop. Excuse me. Good night.
Then, how did I get home? I don't know. Before I knew it, I was looking up at the ceiling in my living room. A lot happened today. Toka-chan calls me Papa, and the store won't last anymore. Natsuki, what should I do? Natsuki didn't say anything to me, even in my dreams. I wonder what I should do. A few days after that, I was on my lunch break. I was sighing loudly at work. Well, I know there's no point in worrying about it, but...
Hey, I wonder who that child is. She's been in front of the office for a while. She says she's been waiting for Papa.
Huh? As I listened to the female colleagues talking next to me, my smartphone on the desk began to vibrate. After confirming that it was from Yukio-san, I immediately picked up the phone.
Akito-san, please help me. My daughter, Toka, ran out of kindergarten and disappeared.
What? No way. The conversation from earlier.
You have an idea? Papa!
Just in case, I went outside the office and found Toka-chan there. Toka-chan? Why are you here?
Last time Mama and I walked around here, she told me you work here.
But...
Papa, please help Mama.
Huh?
Mama always cries at night. What should I do? So, Papa, you would help her, right? Papa, help Mama.
She looked straight at me with a tearful expression, and I couldn't say anything.
Come inside. Let's hear the story inside.
It was the president who spoke to me. Toka-chan and I decided to move to the president's office and talk.
I see. I kinda understand the situation. That's why you came all the way out of the kindergarten to meet Papa? Papa, huh?
Yeah, Mama is in trouble. If it's Papa...
Toka-chan. Oh, Mr. President. When I saw Toka-chan's sad face like that, I bowed to the president with my hands and knees on the floor. Please, could you please help Toka-chan and Yukio-san?
What do you mean, Akito-kun?
I don't have any power, but if it's you...
Now, let me ask you a question. How much is that bow worth?
None. But I don't think I'm bowing to the wrong person.
Oji-san, don't bully Papa!
Looking at the current situation, Toka-chan thought I was being bullied, so she stood in front of me to protect me.
I see. She's just like him. Akito-kun, please look up. Also, was it Toka-chan? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bully him. Will you forgive me?
Yeah, you said sorry, so I forgive you.
The president gently patted Toka-chan's head with a gentle look on his face.
I see. Thank you. You've grown so much. I'm a coward, huh?
Then, the president stood up, turned his back to us, and said,
Akito-kun, I'm sorry, but I'll record it as the company's convenience. So could you please resign now?
Huh? Wait, what do you mean all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, the life insurance money I got when my son passed away remains in my account untouched. I would like to lend it to the bento shop where you work. Would you be willing to take the loan?
That's what he, Takumi Takezawa, told me. Then, I immediately informed Yukino-san that I would take Toka-chan to her. But, Toka-chan, I'm surprised you were able to come to the office. It was quite far, wasn't it?
I worked hard to meet you, you know?
Even though it's not far for an adult, it must have been difficult for a kindergartner.
Mama! Toka!
When Yukiho-san saw us, she came running and hugged Toka.
What are you doing? I was so worried! Even you! If even you leave me! Mama, I'm sorry. I went to see Papa. Huh?
Smile Bento was temporarily closed, so I came to Yukiho-san's apartment.
She's sleeping well. It must have been a big adventure for her to sneak out of kindergarten and go there.
It must have been.
We apologize for the inconvenience, but I didn't think she would remember about that company. That her father worked there.
I see. So she had told Toka-chan that Natsuki used to work there. It wasn't about me. Natsuki and I used to work together at Natsuki's father's company.
Thank you for bringing Toka this far. Oh, your work.
Ah, I actually got fired.
What?
He said,
I won't allow you to come work here again until you help the bento shop that keeps my granddaughter sad.
He's totally bringing his private life into work, isn't he? I said that as playfully as possible. I didn't want to give off any sense of sadness. So, if you could hire me... Oh. Before I could finish speaking, her face was already crumpled with tears.
Granddaughter? That's what he said, huh? So he cared about us.
The president. He just didn't know how to talk to you guys after what happened to his own son.
I'm a coward.
He was saying that regretfully, but he's always been worried about you two. After that, the president told me while Toka-chan was using the toilet.
In the end, Yukiho-san and Natsuki couldn't get married because he suddenly passed away. So, I didn't know how I should treat them. Yukiho-san probably couldn't ask me for help so easily either, without legally registering marriage with Natsuki. I also didn't know how to interact with them. That's why I could only watch them from a distance. I regret it.
The president said sadly. Toka-chan, who was secretly awake, was watching us talk.
Mama, you're crying. But I know, those are tears of joy. I don't know my real Papa. He must have been kind, I'm sure. Hey, Papa in heaven, protect everyone, okay? I love both Mama and Oji-san.
She wished so, and went back to the world of her dreams. A few days later, we decided to use the loan to renovate the shop first. She chose to preserve the store that held her memories with Natsuki, even if it changed its shape. Please, could you give me some advice on how to renovate the store? However, there are limits to what an amateur can do, so we sought help of a consultant.
You know, I'm a pro. Consulting isn't free if you want to hire me. If the shop goes well, 1 year. 1 meal a day for a year. Any bento you like for free. How's that? Okay, let's see it. Let's go.
That was easy. This is how we started moving forward. The moment I realized that this was a dream, the monochrome scene became colorful. It was a nostalgic dream of my high school days. At the time, I was being bullied. Stop it! What's the fun in doing that? Although he was trembling, a male student boldly spread his arms in front of me. Although he's smart and has a strong sense of justice, he's somewhat cowardly. Natsuki Takezawa was such a guy, and he often helped me. Before I knew it, we had become best friends. A month has passed since then, and we have reopened the store under Suzume Komoro's guidance.
Welcome.
Customer traffic has increased. We also have part-time student workers too, and our daily one-coin bentos are starting to attract repeat customers.
Sorry, Akito-san. Can you go and pick up Toka today too?
Ah, is it that time already? Sure, I'll get going.
Thank you. Next customer over here, please.
So, what are you doing? During the summer vacation, at the suggestion of the president, Toka-chan was allowed to stay in his company's in-house daycare center.
Of course I'm showing my love for my granddaughter. Oh, that's right. Why don't you stay at my house?
Oh, Papa! Thank you for coming. Let's go.
Oh.
In no time, he has become a super doting grandfather. And we hold hands and head to Smile Bento as usual. Jeez, the president should just come to the store at least once. Apparently, he still doesn't know how to talk to Yukiho-san. He is still a coward in that regard.
Hey, Papa?
Yeah? What's up?
Was my real Papa kind?
Huh? Toka-chan, did you know that? All this time? Maybe she purposely called me Papa to have me protect Yukiho-san? If so, what a smart kid!
Papa is up in the sky, but Oji-san is also Papa. After all, you helped Mama. That's my Papa.
She was smiling innocently as she said that. Back in the day, Natsuki and I had a conversation like this. Hey, come to think of it, aren't you almost always helping me? And never the other way around? What are you talking about? Don't be... Actually, do feel my gratitude. What was that? So, if I ever get into trouble, help me out, okay? What can I do? Well, I'll do what I can. By the way, the store's regular holiday is once a week on Tuesday. Today, at Toka's request, we were supposed to go to an amusement park before summer vacation ends. I'm waiting for them now. Hey, Natsuki, it was a promise, so I helped them to the best of my ability. Well, actually, it's thanks to so many people around us, not just me. I muttered those words toward the clear sky. It looks like it's gonna be hot today too. Thanks, buddy. Huh? Suddenly, I felt like I heard a voice riding on the wind announcing the end of summer.
Hey, Papa! Sorry I made you wait.
Looks like they've arrived. We become even closer in the near future, but that's a story for another time.